Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Megan Dolan, librarian for grades 6 through 12 at Brimmer and May School, here to show you how to find sources and create citations for your Renaissance project. We're going to do this the easiest way possible so that you do not end up like that sad gator who visited the library last week. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Encyclopedia Britannica Middle School Edition, how to find reliable web sources, and how to cite your sources using EasyBib. To begin, we will first need to find the library page, and this is where you always will need to start out your research every time. Unfortunately, you cannot bookmark sites from the library page and go back to them. You will run into problems. So every time you're going to research, go find the library page again. First start under Academics. Then select Middle School. Then select Library, and we will scroll down on the Middle School Library page to look at two resources today: EasyBib School Edition and Britannica Middle School Edition. Going into Britannica, I'm going to do a search for Gutenberg. As you can see, I type in his name and Britannica autofills it for me. All you need to do is select it. Here's the article on Gutenberg. This is a basic encyclopedia article. It will give you a nice overview about who he was and why he was important and what he did. I want to point out the tab here where it says Related, and I want to point out the little box with a check mark because we will be going back to those soon. Under the Related tab, you can see a link to the web's best sites. Click on that. Here is a list. It's only one website long, but it is a website that Britannica picked out specifically for its quality, its reliability, and its age appropriateness for your age group. As you can see, it comes from MIT, and if we go to that website, we will see a nice archive that they've put online where they cover various inventors and they feature them. So they have an Inventor of the Week, and this one is on Gutenberg. And as you can see, they've got the title at the top, and they have an awesome picture of him with his great beard there, and a lot of good information about why he was important. So let's say you've found your sources, you're ready to do some citations. The good thing is that I've got a great new tool for you that's going to help you do citations in the easiest way possible. It's called EasyBib, and it will format citations for you, although you do need to still double check to make sure that they're accurate. We are going to look at creating citations for a Britannica article, a website, and a book. First, you will need to set up EasyBib accounts. Go to the Middle School Library page, click on EasyBib School Edition. Setting up an account is easy. All you have to do is fill out the information here in these 5 boxes. Once you already have an account, when you go back in, you can click on the top right corner where it says Log In. I already have an account, so I will click there, put in my email and username and my password. EasyBib takes you to a landing page. From there, you can go back into a bibliography you've been working on, or you can start a new project. For this one, we can start a new project. Click the green New Project button. Give it a name, and pick a style. A citation style is a set of rules about how a citation should be created and how it should look. And there are various styles. For this project, I suggest that you use MLA 7 style and hit Create. To get the citation, you need to go back to the Britannica article. Click on that box with a check mark. Select MLA as your style, and we'll take this citation here that they have already formatted for us. We're going to cut and paste that into EasyBib. In EasyBib, you go to the top and you select all 59 options, then write/paste citation. Click on that. Take your citation, cut and paste it into the window EasyBib creates for you, and hit Create Citation. That's how you create the Britannica citation. Moving on to create a website citation, I'm going to use that MIT Inventor of the Week archive as an example. To start a website citation, you first need the URL. At the top, I will cut and paste the URL into EasyBib, select the website tab, and hit Cite This. Now, depending on the website, EasyBib may be able to fill in all the information for you, or it may need you to go in and double check or add some things. This is telling us that we need to confirm or modify the information below, written in red. So we're going to do that. The three things EasyBib needs us to look at for this web page are contributors, and that would mean an author or editor, a publisher or sponsor, so who's responsible for creating it, and then a date for when it was published online. When it comes to this sort of information, you should check the top of a web page and the bottom. So first we need to look for author. Author isn't listed on this page. We don't have one. Therefore, we can't put it in, so don't worry. If you don't find an author on a website, don't fret. That happens a lot. So we check for it, it's not there, we move on. The next thing that we need to look for is copyright. The copyright is listed here at the bottom, but it's pretty hard to find. See it there, August 2004? If you didn't find this, that would be okay. We're not going to be super big sticklers about things like this, but it's a nice detail to include if you can. Then also at the bottom of the page, we have copyright, MIT, and that is the person or people or organization responsible for creating this information. So I can go into my citation, I can add MIT, and I can add 2004, but I don't have that author, so I leave it blank. EasyBib shows you what your citation will look like when it's finished in this little blue box. There's my citation, I've added it, I double check that it's showing the accurate information, and it looks good to me. Now to cite a book, I couldn't find one on your topic because you have them all checked out, so that's a good thing. Instead, we'll use this Albert Einstein book as an example. When you cite a book, you need the information on the title page and the back of the title page. You're going to need, at a minimum, author, title, and then copyright. It's that C with a circle. Going to EasyBib, select Book, and I'm going to put in the title, Albert Einstein, and the last name of the author, which is Kroll. I hit Cite This. EasyBib is smart enough to find various books that might be a match for me. As you can see, the first one listed there is the book I want to cite, so I select it. Again, I need to confirm or modify the information they put in. Checking on the title page and the back of title page, I see that this is the right book. The information looks good. I can create my citation. Once you have all your citations, you're ready to export or print your bibliography. You have a few options here. You can print it as a Word doc, you can email it, you can copy and paste it. I'm going to copy and paste it. Here's what my finished bibliography looks like. MLA Style calls it a works cited, but it's the same thing as a bibliography. So I'm all done with my sources. If you have more questions, you can ask me right now in class. You can ask your teacher or your librarian. You can come see me at the library in the middle school. You can send me an email, mdolan@brimmer.org, and your teacher is going to have a copy of this video clip to share with you if you need to review it again to learn how to use EasyBib, Britannica, or cite your sources. Good luck!